Back on the block, we're putting the extended cable from the antennae, and I'll show you where it goes. It comes over the western edge of this block, the higher, and it goes down to the rucksack, which is on the rock, which you normally use to get up onto the top of the block. And Mark's very kindly gone to fetch a couple of rocks to put them there, and Steve's interviewing Alan Pugh. Brian, BBC cameraman's having a butty, and Cian's got his other camera. But down below, we're in the process of strapping the poles to the block. And here's Mark Greaves from the Ordnance Survey. Here's John. The cord John's got there will be fed twice around, approximately a third of the way up. And if I give you a view over the other side, here's the antennae dish, and I'm going to align that to the highest point once we've stabilised the pole. And when you look over, here's Graham, and you can see the pole extending down. And here's John feeding the cord around. And if we come around this side, let's see who's down below. You'll probably see one of my feet. Here's Mark again. And here's Chris.
You're nodding in the back there.
Here's Chris. He's been recording various little bits of sound as we're doing this. And amazingly enough, the forecast is spot on, because we have got breaks in the cloud, and the sun's trying to break through, and it's quite beautiful actually when the cloud does break up. So Graham and John's just on their 8:30 live broadcast on BBC Wales that Chris did. And how many times had it gone around, John?
Only once.
Just once?
Well, we might get more.
Yeah. It went around twice last time, didn't it?
Not around this block. The other block, wasn't it?
Yeah. So on the reconnaissance, we actually, if I show you, the wind's picking up a little bit now. On the reconnaissance, we were on top of that block, which is the lower, and I'm now sat on top of the higher block, and the cord went around the lower block twice, and we're hoping that it goes around twice here, but we've got our doubts at the moment. But I'll keep on
Holding it, is it? Yeah.
filming John as he's passing it around. He's now passed it around to Mark. So they're making it very, very taut, and there's just enough to tie here. Mark's in the process of connecting it up, pulling and tugging. So that's just about ideal, and that's pretty taut, I think. So they've done a good job there. And if I come back around to Graham, he's got the extended pole holding it in position, and it looks pretty good, Graham, doesn't it?
It's been held in place. It's not tightly in place, but then I think if we get another rope round,
Two ropes round.
What we need to do, Graham, is pack the point that's against the ground with those rocks that are down there.
Yeah.
That'll stabilise the bottom bit.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
You mean just here where it's touching the rock?
No, well, we could do there as well, actually, but no, straight down where it's touching the ground.
Oh, is that tight, Graham?
Yeah.
It's okay.
This is holding.
We'll have to employ Mark full time, I think.
Yeah, what, on the top?
Yeah, I think.
Let's put it
That'll be good, but I don't think you could afford me.
Are you very expensive?
So I've been told.
Here's Leon doing a bit of filming as the cord's been strapped around. He's the guide doing what guides do, lighting up a cigarette, and that's what BBC cameramen do, and eat a lot, eating more than me. And Steve's still having a chat with Alan. So, right, it's climbing rope time now, and this is. Are you going to feed the climbing rope around the antennae again, John?
Can you
Yeah.
with the rope? You know, you put just a knot around a loop.
Yeah.
Can you tie a loop with this rope around the pole and then drop it down onto then drop it so it drops onto the foam?
Yeah. Yeah. Just give us 1 second, John. I'll close off filming this, and then I'll start paying attention again. So time to close off. A bit of work to do now.